Good morning. This morning I'm going to tell you a little bit about something kind of funny, self-draining booties, okay? These come from Akona, and I've reviewed some of their dive bags and really like their dive bags, and I accidentally found their booties, gosh, a little bit over a year ago. I had my booties that are not all that worn, and what happened was we had to move out of the house because we had some hurricane damage and lived in a rental for a while, and I misplaced these. It turned out they were under the bed, but I had no idea where they were, and they disappeared right after a dive trip, so I thought I had left them at the dive site. So I went ahead and invested in a pair of Akona self-draining booties. And the way these work is right down along the bottom, there are these little scuppers. There are little holes in here. And so after a dive, instead of having to do that thing where you put your feet like this and try and stand like a stork and drain your boots out, these drain by themselves. So you walk out of the water, they drain, and you move on. I think the only drawback to these maybe would be if you're diving in colder water and you want the water to stay around your foot, then you would be losing that because the water can come and go. I haven't noticed any difference when I'm diving. I haven't noticed that they're heavier or lighter or anything like that. All I've noticed is that when I walk out of the water, I don't have to do that funny dance. And I had these, I think I've had them, well, it's a little bit over a year now, and I've walked all over all kinds of rock in Cuba, down in Riviera Beach, different dives. I think I've taken these to the Bahamas. I've taken these absolutely everywhere, and there's not really any kind of a weight difference or anything like that. There's no benefit of that nature. It's just simply that when you get out of the water, you don't have to do that funny dance. So these are called Akona sailboat. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not positive. They come in sizes anything from 5 to 13, and I don't know if they're exactly, I guess you would consider them unisex, because I have a size 10 and it's a little bit large. And they do say on there they never fill up, they allow the water to drain, they don't get sloshy, and they have 3.5 and 6 millimeter thicknesses. This one is just the 3.5, just kind of a really normal thickness, although the 6 would be nice too. They're made just like a wetsuit. They just have a lot of extra reinforcement. The zippers are really good quality. I like the little section on the back. People can tell which person I am. It's nice and high so that my fin straps don't dig in. And like I said, the soles are really good. And here's mine again. These are over a year old, and they have been all over the place. And I can't see anywhere at all. I've worn them across parking lots. I've worn them across down in the Keys. I've worn them on rocks. They're great. Anyway, just thought I would share that with you in case you didn't know about those. These are my dive partner's former booties. These are the ones that don't drain by themselves. These are made by SCUBA Pro, and he absolutely loves these. Nothing wrong with them, just wanted to try something new, and I'd already given them a try for a year and been so pleased. They do come in a dust bag, looks like this, and it's got mesh on the front, so you can pop them in there to keep them away from your other things so they can still air out and dry. And that's my review for today. We're really liking the Akona sailboat boots, and no more of that funny dance when you get out of the water. If you like my content, share, subscribe, and I'll leave links below to the boots. I hadn't heard about them anywhere other than just absolutely stumbling across them, and I can't think of any drawbacks to them. It's all positives. They've been great. So I will see you in the next one.